All of us saw how the Patriot killed the person without the reason him in broad daylight will make responsible this death face, the person of the predator which scented blood. At the end of the third season, Homelander crossed the next red line. Rubicon publicly killed the person. It is past response of the government with highway and will be rigid and demonstrative. It is weighted by court and prison or the presidential place Highlander, not in a temper killed with Togo the guy. It was prudent and sober. Act to kindle a flame of civil war. Article many residents of the USA and young super support by the person and the leader the Patriot. What did also become angry? We are wanted to be driven into a framework to take away our forces, but the Patriot was right. Following the results of war, he will win, will become the president, will take away all nuclear weapon, biotechnologies, and the monetary machine of FRS under the control, generally, will become the local emperor. To the successor is available on remaining to find the queen, and she is beautiful Kate from Generation B. And what unites Kate of John's families? Their general hatred to people? And what you for an animal such? What to you to liking to extinguish? The people deprived high of a lander of the childhood and turned into the monster. They manipulated Kate on her eyes, tormented super, and created a virus which can finish off and rage her bit. And Sam carried out almost all life in a cage. People conducted over it experiments, and for them, his brother leaned back. Each of them has reasons to despise little men. Even the strongest predator needs allies. Therefore, Homelander at the end of one season decided to make Sam and Kate public heroes, having appointed them guards of year of a Lucan. Now at its order there are two powerful allies who share his views according to his team, cannot bring together also army of young students, and to come to the rescue to it, and it precisely is required to it. The Butcher knows ollies and a virus. Newman took away a virus to herself if it is required, uses it against the Patriot. Its abilities are also dangerous. Potentially she can finish off John. Let's add to it numerous supporters, Newman in society, who oppose super. Generally, Homeland Rue are very necessary supporters, especially such now powerful as Sam. At the beginning of a season, we were teased with the fact that his brother is the strongest student. But we recognize by the plot course that Sam is physically stronger and stronger than the Hatch. Today we will sort its history and abilities a thumb up and pleasant viewing to Odessa, Sam, and the Hatch it is not known. Earlier life of brothers the untilled field left for the second season, for certain screenwriters will think up for Sam. Any interesting background perhaps will make him the Patriot's son, why and there are no screenwriters, especially in series. Love it in the childhood itself entered Serum in which allocated it with super forces, and he received incredible physical force and durability. Serum aggravated his schizophrenia. Sam more often began to see hallucinations, and not always distinguished reality from nonsense. It became too life-threatening in society, therefore it was transferred to the center Sage Grove. It is the subsidiary, a bolt created for the purpose of development of new drugs in the way. Illegal experiments in public and super. First of all, experiments are necessary to improve Serum. In the center, it was presented in the second season. I think you remember Sausage of Love, the Lamplighter, and, of course, Cindy is annoying that it did not appear in the third season. But authors promised that it will surely return at some point of Sam transferred to the forest. There over it put experiments, used its blood to strengthen the Hatch, having made it as stronger. Emma helped the son to run away from the wood. She deprived of it virginity and admitted feelings. He even smelled her shorts. But all the same rejected her love because the feeling of hatred to people was stronger. And how you will take our feelings and you will stupidly hammer on them? No, Emma, is my choice, Sam. You do not want to torment them. But I was tormented, you know, while you soared only shooting in a reality show and my fucking backbone all time thrust a needle. Sam joins the meat grinder which suited Kate. She suggests to deprive of it feelings. Does not agree? Nothing turns into an insensible berserk to feel. Inside absolutely anything. Me so well, this stage reminded me. The Vampire Diaries in series, the local vampires could disconnect the humanity that to feel nothing. For example, not to suffer from sense of guilt. I think such ability in regime of the ruthless murderer would be useful to much of us. Sam battles against Andre, but suffers a defeat, electricity. The main weakness of Sam in his camera was on an Electrizovani floor Chicardos, and beat him with electric current. and Andre left him unconscious by means of an electric bludgeon. Still, he suffers from a high-frequency sound, but from it all super. Even Johns suffer. For the rest, he is impregnable bullets and stupid blows it not to punch. His physical force allows to tear people to pieces, to battle against the strongest students, and to jump on a long distance as Hulk or the Queen. Maeve the Ander notes that Sam's spring ability is similar to spring ability Maeve, that means that they are equal or almost equal in force. This significant achievement because the Queen Maeve could give equal battle and Homeland Rue even bled it. And Ryan told Akripka that if their fight was continued, then the Queen Maeve could defeat the Patriot. To me, it is trusted in it hardly because the Patriot not especially cared for their fight, battled against it on leave. All its attention was concentrated on the soldier and the son. At the end of a final series, we learned that we Keitha Sam became honorable guards at the university. Now the road to the Seven for them is open after leaving this Queen Maeve from team in the 3rd season of the Seven appeared the place for 2 new Pokemons. Of course, Kate could fill blank spaces, but them it is unpredictable, and the unstable behavior can become a burden for Corporation Vold Not. The fact that Homelander, which personally is engaged in selection in team, will begin to risk so. However, it needs allies now. It is desirable very strong, therefore he can risk having taken Kate in team. Especially Keith, sort of saved from Sam from schizophrenia before it deprived of him feelings. He communicated with the dead brother and saw hallucinations with dolls. Authors creatively used its doll vision to hide gloom, a Krovavost and cruelty of one of. The price is its fight with doll soldiers Vold incredibly bloody and gloomy. Soldiers literally beg to keep to them lives. However, itself it is possible to kill them, as everything that he sees is puppets and confetti. Doll Sam's maintaining allowed authors to bring violence to new level. There is a theory that in the next season, their Sam's ability, more statement will be told that it is stronger than the brother, was not confirmed and opened. Perhaps in the future Sam will show what has also laser sight speed and can loudly shout. So the Superman obviously that now he is definitely not stronger home than a Lander. And the soldier, but Sam definitely one of the most top athletes in series. Authors of a show told that he the most vulnerable and susceptible to manipulations because it was locked for many years. Therefore he so quickly rejected the brother and agreed to Kate's proposal to deprive of it feelings. Now in the mode, a berserker, it constitutes special danger of the prices, almost impregnable fighter deprived of any feelings, love, pity and shame and fear. Kate turned it into the real car for murder's live weapon, which will be, for example, opposite to enemies of the Patriot. It was necessary to choose for him epic a suit and to think up a heroic name, for example, of Razdiratelny Bum 69 or something in such spirit. Write in comments. You would take the heroic team. At me at today, all do not forget to support my creativity by a thumb up. Thanks in advance prior to new meetings, friends.